I almost blew it. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Hangar 79, Lori, Jack, Victor, and anybody else that joins in later. Hope you're all having a good had a good week. I didn't fly. I flew one day this week. I can't remember what day it was. Tuesday, I think. Is all. It would have been a decent. We've had like rain, threats of rain every day, and stuff, and so I started working on my 70 millimeter F-22. Hey Keith, how you doing? Yeah, because I lost a video on it. I don't know. I deleted the video where it went down like over about 150 feet down the runway, hit a bump, went up, flipped over, and landed on the verticals in the nose. And I'm fixing it. I'm gonna have to. I've got one more thing to glue on the bottom, and then I flip it over. Hey Kenny, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Glad you're out of the hospital for a while. Jeremy, how you doing? Wow. Kenny, if you want to put your GoFundMe link in the stream, you're welcome to do it, buddy. But yeah, it's been, I'm getting it fixed. And the key, like I had a little bit of crumpled foam. I just left it in my trailer for, I think, 4 weeks or so. Hey, Chris. And just the heat of being in there gets over 100 degrees in there. Hey, Mountain and Paul, it just expands. It goes right back to its normal shape. And you can do the same thing with a hair dryer, or a heat gun. Just hold it in your hand and hit it with the heat. And if as long as it's not hot enough to hurt your hand, you won't gator the foil or the foam. Man, I can't even talk, man. But anyway, I'm doing a video on that, a little video. It's not going to be that great. Hey, Jim. It looked bad, man. When I set it up on another stand, and I was just turning it over and looking at it and figuring out how I was going to go about fixing it. But it's just like I'm doing one side. I did this side over here once, and then this side right here, it was all broken here. So I fixed that, and then I came back and fixed that. And you got to do it in sections. And I'm not adding any skewers or anything in there. Hey, Victor, man, Victor's been putting out some great videos. We've got one of his. It was hard to pick out which one we were going to get to. Let's start to get the screen share up. I've talked enough. I got to check and see how my mic's doing. How's my mic doing, Linda? Good, Mike? Okay. All right, Linda. I made Linda listen to the stream. Well, no, I didn't make her. I asked her nicely because I screwed up my sound settings, man. I thought I had my speaker and I had the mic, so I messed it all up. But we're going to start.
Yes, welcome. Yes, it's that Friday feeling once again. What are you doing, Chris? You're saying? Yes, I've been thinking real lots today, mainly because what you doing today?
I like his thinking hat. I think that's pretty cool.
Well, yes, thinking was over and thinking was done. So, as many of you know, that my Facebook got hacked by some random person, whoever, whatever. And that's because I also lost the Dad's RC Hangar page. Now, I've actually been able to make a new page, a personal page, which I haven't, invited people or anything else to. That's enabled me to make another page. Yes, I made a group. Dad's RC Hangar group page, which means you can post. I get so many lovely texts from people to say, Chris, why did you do that? And what are you doing? And Chris, what are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing. This is the best thing about this hobby is go for gold. But anyway, so if you look, I think here, there should be something that if you're watching this on a TV, you could do your phone or something else. So it will take you to the actual page that you can join. Let's just hold the video there so you can watch it.
I had to stop it, go that far. But check out Chris's if you do Facebook. I'm not big on Facebook. You know, hey Garrett, how you doing, buddy? But I post stuff up there every while, and I appreciate everybody that does and sends me stuff and stuff. But so I subbed up to his Facebook page. Here we got somebody new. We got Lewie Motorsports. Seems like a nice guy. He commented on a video and subbed, and he put up the fly fans. I love this color scheme, man. This is a cool color scheme. That looks like something crazy Eddie'd come up with, man.
All right, the first video didn't even record, so it's unfortunate.
I've been there many times.
Good flight.
Hey, Garrett. That just looks lovely, man. It looks like a nice field too. Looks like it's somewhere in the, I'm saying the Midwest. It looks Midwest. And here we go. We got one of Victor's right here. All right, this is that Carf F-4 Phantom, and it has a flame out. So if you want to see the flame, the guy did a fantastic job of getting this big jet back with one turbine out. Let's watch a couple of passes. Hey Philip, how you doing, buddy? I'm trying to make sure I missed somebody last week, I think. I caught him late. Oh, it's Keith Villeneuve. That's who I missed. Yeah, Keith Villeneuve. Look at that little plane, man. Gee whiz. That's great, Jimmy. I like how the gear front and the nose gear raises up to take off. There's Victor in the red shirt. Airboss does a great job, man. Yeah, Rick, definitely, man. They got some. These are the big dollar people. Watch it come by for this pass right here. Man, but you got to check Victor out, man. Victor has got tons of videos, and this is great, man. When it flames out, and he it's just amazing that he got it down. I don't wear shorts. I got shorts on, but just the videos here. He's got all kinds of good videos from this event. Man, you just go there and queue them all up and watch them. Good job, Victor. Good job. Man, he's got a mid-air here. This mid-air is pretty bad right here. And stuff. That's worth seeing. And they're all worth seeing. Victor Airboss does a beautiful job of making videos, and so does Victor. They do a good job.
Try that again.
All right, here we go. We got Lee Davidson's hangar, representing the Canadian branch of Team Let's Go Flying. And let's watch him go a little bit. It's a beautiful sunny day there in Canada. I'm just laughing, man. I could fly mine. I just did. You had to fly it faster than it looks scale. So, like in my videos, I would slow it down. Anyway, Lee has a good flight, and he has lots of videos, man. Check Lee out. He does a good job. Who do we got coming up next? We got Bellairvideo. We got Noel.
Well, it's a nice place to fly the plane today. Beautiful day, autumn day down the coast, and we'll take the PA-18 up for a flight.
Oh man, that's sad. I hope she gets well, man. That's Bell's Beach off to the right there. The big surf beach. Yeah, I need to go do a float fly. There's Bell's Beach right there. But you can just see the waves rolling in here. Just nice curvy waves. But check it out, man. He has some great landings and beautiful footage. Noel always does, man. It makes me want to go there. Here we have Alex, and Alex is in Romania. I always say he's in, I've always messed up his country, but he has a great talk in this video about
Hi
the
everyone,
elections and
Alex
stuff.
here, AMRC. Look at all the beautiful nature around. Finally, everything's green, almost. And I have the UMX Conscendo. Haven't been flying for a while. Fixed wing at least. So let's get this in the air and then we'll talk. Up she goes.
He has a great flight, man, and he explains how he got to talk English so good. No, I'm joking there. Hey Bill, how you doing? But how he could speak it really well and stuff. So that was a joke. That was just a joke the way I said that. But check it out. You learn a little bit about Romania and stuff. It's a history lesson and on elections in Romania. Let's see. Did I catch what he said to me? I can't. Oh well. All right, so we got these guys here. Here we got the Scout. Scout should be flying. No, I'm just kidding. We'll let it play a little bit.
And we're recording. And this is the Flightline Corsair 1.6 meter with a 6-cell 5,000 milliamp battery. And this plane has been about a year since it's been flown, give or take. Yeah, I was going to say about a dozen. Yeah. Yeah. It's had more on this set of landing gear than it had on the previous two.
That's all right. Lets people know you're flying in some wind, man. Little wind noise. But Chris has a great flight, man, and Lori does a good job of keeping him in camera. It's pretty good. And then Chris has been doing other stuff too. It was hard to pick a video. I think we showed that, so I guess I'm all caught up on him. I thought he had a bunch. I know I've been slacking. Still tail heavy. I don't know if it's tail heavy, but I'm not the one flying it. I don't know.
Tintern Abbey is a ruined medieval abbey situated adjacent to the village of Tintern in Monmouthshire. It was founded on the 9th of May 1131 by Walter de Clare, Lord of Chepstow. The abbey fell into ruin after the dissolution of the monasteries in the 16th century. Its remains
Frank, how
have
you
been
doing, buddy?
celebrated in poetry and painting from the 18th century onwards. The present-day remains of Tintern are a mixture of building works covering a 400-year period between 1131 and 1536. Very little of the first buildings still survive today.
And then she does some flying over there. That's pretty cool, though. You see where they're doing some, looks like restoration work on it. She's there with her son and his family. Beautiful day. And it's okay to fly over it too. She's not doing anything illegal or anything. If you read through the comments, she clarifies that. That just always amazes me how they stack those bricks, man. Yeah, it looks pretty neat though. Check it out. Carolyn's got other videos too, flight videos and stuff. Yep, she did. She's doing this one here that just popped up today. Looks pretty good. I just didn't take time or make time to watch it, where she's doing some chase videos and stuff. But Carolyn's a great asset to the hobby. Hey Dan, how you doing, man?
All right.
I know this is funny, man. There's Larry's wife.
All right, guys, you know the deal. Don't tell the wife we got to.
Look at that look she gave him.
Just kidding, guys. Hey, it's time for the 1-year review.
Larry's dead with that look.
Sonic Wake V2. This is 36 inch. This is a 3-foot long RC boat. The Sonic Wake. It's time to do the 1-year review. Let you know what I think after 1 year of owning this big boat. So before we put it in the water, let me touch on one thing. Here's nothing to worry about. I'm gonna hold this cover on.
We'll speed it up a little bit, Larry. Sorry.
Really in
No,
there.
man,
And I
it
guess
goes
I'll
all
turn
over.
it on first.
That's a good video, actually.
You can see it when it's in the water, it has a little bit of a lean. That's that self-righting thing. So nothing to worry about. Uh-oh.
He's got a
I
bad
run out of
battery.
range? Uh-oh.
He's got a bad battery.
Something's wrong.
Look how he lost the sailboat. The
It sounds like a
sailboat over
freaking
there.
real power boat.
Just out there enjoying a nice sail. And he's got this speedboater out there buzzing him.
I gotta be
Looks like a
careful.
Dragon Force
We
95.
got another RC enthusiast out here running a sailboat.
Anyway,
But man, I tell you what, a fun part of the hobby. It's a little nerve-wracking because things could go wrong.
it's pretty good though. Yeah, it's pretty good. He has a good time out there. And I just thought, boats are part of RC. All right, here we got Philip.
We're gonna wipe on it.
And welcome to the Philip Cockram channel, viewers. Please like,
That
subscribe,
dude
share, and
can
comment.
chuck
It
an
helps this
axe,
channel to
man.
grow, and it helps me to bring you these great
You could
videos that we all
throw a jet
love.
for me.
So we've got one of my all-time favorites, the Durafly Spitfire, out today for its first flight, 2025. I think we're all tuned up and ready to go. Wind's died
Hey,
down
Smokey,
on
how
us,
you doing,
thankfully.
Travis?
All right, up in the air. Looks beautiful already. No problems. My gear's not in the best condition. It needs kind of going over, but it should be, well, we'll see if it kind of stands up to
Surprised
this
any of your
landing. It's
warbirds
just
have
a little
dirt on
wobbly.
them
It's
landing on the
not
gravel
too straight,
road.
but let's put her up. Flying beautifully. Nice. Yeah, I really love this plane. It's a great plane.
There he goes, man. Philip has a great flight. All right. Now, this video that I put in there, it just popped up in my feed, man, and it is so cool. What you have is a 360 video, and normally you can't see the instrument panels of an SR-71. Normally, I mean, it's like, like when you go into a hangar where one is at, it's like the whole front nose part is in a tent, a black tent, so that you can't see anything. They don't want you to see anything there on that. You can go up, you can, you're next to the rest of the plane, but when it gets up to the money part, man, it's all blocked off, which I was kind of surprised at this, that they have it there so you could see it, even though this is the second seat, because the pilot's up here under this seat. But this is a good video. If you're interested in,
This is what it looks like inside the U-2.
it's just amazing, man. And all throughout the whole flight, from the takeoff, you can watch the wheels fall off. If you spin it around here and watch because the wheels attached right there, and it's just pretty good, man. It's just it's an amazing video, and it's in the description with the rest of the videos as you can check it out. Here we got Gina, man, and Gina's been busy too. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. But here she is with her SE5.
Good afternoon, YouTubes. Just done the maiden flight, and it was a delight of a maiden flight. Beautiful thing. Got another battery charged, so let's go for the maiden plus one. Here we go. Okay, on the maiden, 3S 2200. That's the only battery I'm ever going to put in this 3S 3200. 5 minutes of flying, I had 68% battery left. So actually before this flight I did take it up just for a minute and a half to squeeze that battery down a bit. Time is now set for 6 minutes 30. Some absolutely top hole bimbling. Check the controls, right, left, up, down, right and left. Throttle cut off. Okay, maiden plus one, here we go.
It likes a lot of that rudder on takeoff. Not a lot, but you got to be on it. If you're not, it'll circle on you. Especially if you're taking off in a crosswind and you forget to apply the right rudder.
Love to have one captain out here, but he is busy working at the moment. You'll have to put up with close passes.
I agree, Philip. She really does have a nice flight, man. She really does. She does a great job. And let's see, she's been up to some other stuff too. This week, BA Hawk, the E-flite Mustang, and then this Mustang here that she built for Al. She flies it, a little 3-channel, and then she flies the 109, the Tony Nealhouse. So Gina's been up to a lot. Support her, check it out. It's good stuff. And let's see. They're flying in Germany. Wow, look at the fence they got to be in. Jorg. Oh, those are bright afterburners. Yeah, Frank, that SE5 is a blast to fly. Wow. I think you got going the wrong way on the camera. But man, he has a nice greasy landing. Everything, it's pretty good. Does a pretty good job. Then we got Cliff, Ian, and Chris, Dad's RC hangar. They're going to a fly-in tomorrow and stuff. So they should put out some content when those three get together. It's probably a pretty good time, pretty good party when they get together. All right, let's see what we got coming up here. We got Cliff Harvey coming up next.
Well, good morning, guys. Up at the patch, beautiful, about 8 mile an hour wind, but blue skies, really busy. I've got my Cloud Rider, which I rebuilt the other day, and a couple of other little aeroplanes. So I'm going to start with this one, test the Vario out. Cheers.
He's got a video.
One loud ESC. I think I'll land. Well, it's fun, guys. Although the Vario is saying 146 meters, seems to be stuck on that. Listen. 146 meters. So I'll have to reset that or something. Anyway, there we are. It was a good first flight. Enjoyed that. That was actually 4 minutes of motor run, but the flight itself was.
There you go, man. It's a nice looking glider. I like the color scheme, Cliff. Yeah, I like the color scheme.
Hello, everybody.
Here we got Mark Crutcher, and he's building on this fuse. We'll watch a little bit of it.
And welcome to part 4 of this Fokker D7 by Flare build. As you can see, the tail surfaces have been completed now. When I left you, I'd built up the tail, horizontal stabilizer, the fin and the rudder. I've since cleaned those up and give them a sand down. And I'm really quite pleased with the sort of finish that I've got on them. So they're done and can be put to one side. And here is the tail surface with the elevator horizontal stab for those across the pond, as it was pointed out to me. Now, back to the build of the fuselage, so to speak. I'm going to actually produce a working tail skid, and that will be the subject of a totally separate, excuse me while I move this, a totally
I want to show you how he does his motors. It's pretty cool.
Just realised I haven't glued the so there we go. The engine at the moment actually isn't.
Yeah, watch how this works.
Place. Doesn't do to have bolts and dust going all over the place while you've got an engine.
Oh, he doesn't. I thought he had it mounted on a quick release, but no, my bad. That was my fault. I thought he had one of his how he can interchange his motors is pretty cool how he does that. I guess this build's not going to have that feature. And then he gave this a run.
Hello, folks. And by way of a little distraction from the current build projects, I have here a laser engine. A friend from the model club has asked me to try it out and see what I think, if I can get it to run. If it's successful, he has a project in mind for it. Now, laser engines are really interesting. Unfortunately, the chap that built them, or the company that built them, has ceased trading. Sadly, seems to be the case today of many modelling.
Anyway, he's got lots of videos there for you to check out and stuff, and it's pretty good. He does a great job. I'm just running out of time. Here we go. We've got Smoky RC, Travis.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Smoky Mountain RC, guys. Pilot Trav out here at the Eagles Field, finally getting to get out some flying. Flew the Zeus this morning, totaled the Zeus, lost signal or lost something. I don't know why I have it down on control. It went down over there, but you guys can see we got some strong winds out. I'm kind of nervous about flying this thing in the wind because something breaks, I can't fix it. So, but anyway, guys, I guess let's get this thing up and go. Might as well, huh? All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Woo! Lord have mercy, it's too much wind. Running 250 200s, 4S's.
Yeah, it looks windier down at that other end of the field. You can see that American flag.
It's a speed run.
Anyway, Travis has a great flight, though. Does a nice landing and stuff. I like that field, Travis. That looks like a nice field. All right. We got our madman.
Check it.
We got our madman here. Money for nothing. Chips for free.
Here we go. We got the Zeus 90 on its second fuselage. First fuselage didn't have too many flights on it. It's an 8S. Tony was flying a 6S and a 2S.
Hey, Keith, I missed you last week, buddy. I'm sorry.
And the Dean's plug burned up. And the Zeus ended up in a lake. But hey, here it is now. Lake free. Here we go. We got Tony. Man, this is like a professional setup over here, Tony. We got a little concrete pad to stand on. Little lattice.
You have to worry about fire ants attacking you.
All right, you're here for sticker. It's directly cross. It's a direct cross.
Starving.
That's Eli and his buddy Darren. Hey, Michael.
There you go. Turn him in.
So he's got the twin.
They're the same. They're the same. They're the same airplane, just different paint schemes.
One is bigger than the other.
Yeah, it's the same airplane.
It's smaller.
For whatever reason. Oye, qué lindo. That looks good. I agree. That looks really good. There you go. Yeah, that nose gear, man.
Remember, planes don't care if it's windy.
All right, Tony. You're clear for takeoff, buddy. You're clear for takeoff. There's something.
Wow.
Seems to be a cursed
Always
airplane.
something, man. Goodness.
It's not. What was it? It wasn't steering.
Just wanting to point to the winds, all man.
Looks good here, Tony.
That's what's bad about cold days in the spring. We're used to them in the fall
Weird,
and the
wacky
winter.
stuff.
Weird.
If we had a 60-degree day, I'd be out there in my heavy
Punch it.
sweat.
Punch it. Yeah.
He has a great flight, though. A pretty good landing for the wind and stuff. Let's check out our manual in Alaska
Alright guys,
here.
it's gonna be a flight with the Yak.
It's a Twisted Hobbies plane. It's a good flight. And he's kind of got a clickbait title, Flames. I think the ESC, or when the motor kind of froze up on him. But you need a clickbaity title sometimes.
Not hitting the power lines.
But he has a nice flight, man. He's getting really good at flying and stuff. And Alaska's got some kind of special there for subs and stuff. It's pretty good, man. And so if you want to see that, he's got this going on. And where he thanks everybody and stuff. And that's pretty good, man. He does some good stuff for a bunch of young people out there in Alaska having a good time. There we go. We got Redbeard.
What's up, Beard Clan? Today we're out here with the SR-71 from Free Wing, Maiden Day. I'd like to dedicate this flight to my late grandfather, Les Maupin. He just passed away. Miss you, Grandpa. This one's for you. And I'd like to say thank you to our sponsor, Elevation Roofing, for bringing this bad boy down to Albuquerque for us. Anything you want to say, Charlie?
Only that it's hot and we got to get this thing out of the sun. So number one rule about a black airplane is don't leave it in the sun. This thing will alligator real quick. In fact, you can almost see it trying to alligator right now. So we'll see you on the air. I'm standing next to this thing for scale. I am 6'2", just so you know. The camera takes off about 1.5 feet. So wearing my special shirt today. And let's get rolling. Ride the thrust.
Ride the thrust.
Ride the thrust.
That's funny. And then they got a taxi lane. They got looks like a lot of rules that I'd be breaking if I flew there.
All right, everybody ready? Victory or death?
Victory or death, Beard Clan, let's go!
I like the dust cloud. Watch this dust cloud again.
Looks good.
Yeah, it's a really nice flight. Really nice maiden flight. good landing, nice parachute pop out and everything going at the end there. Then back at our friends in Australia.
Okay.
Here.
80 mil F-22 maiden.
This is Aussie
No
RC
gyro on, 5,000 milliamp battery. I probably shouldn't do 4 minutes for the first flight, actually. I'm going to reduce that. I'm going to bring that down. Where are we? I'm going to bring that down to 3 minutes. Just so.
Throttle off. Aircraft safe. Throttle on. Time to rock and roll. Time and clear. Time and start.
Here we go. All right. Taken off. All control surfaces have been checked.
I'm surprised it got out. That's pretty rough ground, man. See, that's what I wanted mine to do. But mine's a 70.
Pretty uneventful takeoff.
Yeah, be quiet.
Dropping back to
Watch him do a wind pass.
about half throttle.
Except I don't think, he doesn't come down low, but he has a great maiden, man. He does a couple flights, and it goes along well. And what just thanks, Jeff. Yeah, standard. I think that's the canned answer. I'm not sure. And we have Chris Jackson in family. Nope, we got Jack. We got Flavo flying the beach at the Wallkill field. Saw Jack and Rick. They put out a lot of videos there. Pretty good videos. My beach is on my list for the next time I fly. All right, Hangar 79, have fun at work. Be safe. But Jack's got a lot of videos too. Yeah, it is a nice field, Philip. Really is. Now we're going to Jackson RC.
All right, it's Jackson RC Aviation again at Hobby Works in Rockville, Maryland. And we are checking out.
Oh, okay, Rick, yeah.
Where we at, buddy? Hobby Works. Huh? What do you think? There's a smaller. Y'all don't get me along because y'all broke my shit up.
Oh, I figured
Y'all broke my stuff up.
you never had out.
I know, that's why y'all get me that one.
Okay.
Gabe, breaking my shit up. I don't want that one. But anyway, we're in the back of the store. They got all kinds of stuff. Let's walk around here. Got some parts. Got all your
I was looking to see.
smart stuff.
Hey Ray, how you doing, man?
Got your armor.
Yeah, exactly, Philip.
What else I got? Let's walk down here with this.
Tires.
Kinds of goodies. Traxxas. The IC5s. They got all your Traxxas stuff.
That's funny. All the parts have to be behind glass.
Got
Like
your
it's stored.
tires. What you looking for? I can't even afford the Traxxas hat right there. Got a Traxxas hat. I ain't got no money.
They have a good time, man. They walk around the store and they talk to the owner and stuff. It's pretty good, man. Check out Chris Jackson RC, and he's still doing his live truck rides. Not as often as he was, but You know, it's kind of, you can kind of ride along with him, and he chats every once in a while, not too often, but he'll see you in the chat and he'll talk to you while he's driving and stuff. It's pretty good, man. And we got Wayne's World. That looks like a fun jet. Hey, Ray, you're going live tonight, aren't you? Tell everybody about you going live tonight, man. So you guys want to check Ray out? He's a pretty good battery guru. Gives out good information. That's West Coast time, so it'll probably be about like 2 o'clock here. No, I'm just kidding, man. Yeah, because Ray deals with electronics in his job and stuff, so it's not like he's just pulling this out of his hat. Anyway, Wayne has a great flight, man, and nice landing. He really does a good job. I like it. Ah. Oops. Ah, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Oh, I was clicking on the live chat, not the StreamYard. This is pretty cool here. Here, Chris is at the Skydive Ranch. Here he comes. And he hits pretty hard, man, for oh, there he slows it down. Okay, all right, never mind. Watch this plane land, man. This is pretty cool. I can't buy anything RC related, man. I'm just thankful that I can fix this, my F-22. So far, all the servos feel good. Ooh, man, how he just comes down in over the trees. There's not a lot of space there. You got a wide runway, man. Jeez. Yeah, Rick, I never heard of that when I was there at West Point, man. But check that out. That's a good video. Big Chris, links are in the description there. And how they get all those people on the plane is just beyond me. It is amazing, man. But check it out, man. Here we go. We got Commander Goggles. Goggle. He's got all kinds of music and stuff. Boink. Boink. Oops, we got to catch that. Ouch. Okay. All right. Anyway, man, it's a fun video. I like the way he does his videos. He's always having a good time on them and stuff. Huh. Nice. All right, let's see where we're at here.
Seems like I'm missing something. Oh, no, airplane. Enjoy.
Time to fly. the HRC, the Hobby King, the Eckholm. Steadfast.
Getting a doctorate is that they require a 4-year degree to get in. AT school has been 3 years for the last so I will keep on always getting a doctorate.
John has a great flight. Roy does a good job on the camera. Looks like they're having fun. And that's all you can hope for, is having fun.
Okay, morning everyone. Welcome to Ian's RC Exploits. The weather said sunny, and we've come over and what we've got is cloudy and breezy. So anyway, tune in, see what I'm flying, roll the intro. A year, and that is the E-flite 1.5 meter M7 more. Fantastic plane, no longer available or discontinued. You might see it in the shops, but I checked yesterday in one of the shops I use, wheel spin models, and it says, sorry, this model is no longer available, which means parts will become like hen's teeth. So it's going to be difficult. I've gone over the specs many a time, but one thing I will say is I've always struggled to fit what they say is the recommended battery, which is 3 to 4S 3000 milliamp hour batteries. I think what I run it on is 4S 2650 milliamp flight. Okay then, so here we go. Got a clock set for 5 minutes. Oh, we had a bit of a twitch then. I don't know what that was.
One of my flying buddies had one of those planes, and it was pretty nice. I got to see him fly it and stuff, and he was doing a good job. I thought he was flying 4 planes at once.
Well, I did the range check, and
Ian's has a great flight, though, man. He does a really good job with it, and it's worth watching his videos. He puts out a lot of good information. He really does. Here we have Rick. I saw 325.
On the transfer.
Let's see what it says.
Pitch special is on the transfer. The pitch special is over there.
There you can see the roller. Oh, I wish we had one of those for our field. Did you guys have to fill that up with water? We have no water.
Oh, 3-cell battery in here that I charged up, and it says it's at 98%.
Wait till you see some of my videos the next time I go to the 3D farm.
Huh? Look at that.
Ceph, the field where they have Ceph there at Hodges Field,
yes,
has
3X,
nothing on
I mean,
3D
safe is
farm.
on. Right
Yep.
turn, left turn, up and down, right rudder, left rudder.
There's Jack sitting out there in the blue shirt.
Okay, throttle is on, but the throttle kill is on, so it's not right. Looks like we got some flyers up there. Ooh.
Field looks nice, man.
Pair of warbirds flying in formation. Nice. I don't want to interfere with them.
Rick, you can get up there and fly with them, man. You're a good pilot. All right, let's take it out here to the pits action.
Thank you. You want to fly?
No.
It's on safe. I'm not sure which is safe. It should be this one for that airplane. All right. Let's fly to pits. Oh,
I love flying that little pits. I need to take my pits out. Alaska, how you doing, man? We showed one of your videos there.
Take it off.
Your twisted hobby thing where your motor kind of smoked out on you. Rick has a great flight, a beautiful
Doesn't like to turn.
Just absolutely beautiful.
You got to crank the rudder in. The rudder really helps. Of course, that's because it's on safe. If it was off safe, it would fly, you know, it would turn a lot better.
He takes it off safe, does some
turn
stuff.
it off safe, I think. Let's see.
Does some pit stuff.
Yep, that's it.
It's a great flight, man. Well done, Rick, man. You flew that really well. And that should be it. That is it. But, man, I tell you what I did is, you know, after kind of poking fun at the new Habu for being expensive, I watched Adam Model Aviator's video. Now, why is this being extra finicky tonight? Usually when I bring the cup back, there we go. That's why I bring the cup back like that, because it straightens the focus out. Anyway, man, the Habu is nice, man. That thing is really nice. I can see where they get the extra money for it, but I don't know. Kind of upset with Horizon because they jacked all their prices up before they needed to. But yeah, things are going well here. Like I said, I'm finally getting this after being out at the 3D farm where I can fly this. You know, I'm going to maiden it at my goal is to maiden it at the park. You know, and I'll take off, you know, out to the hey, Bill, Bill just dropped the Zoom link in. If you want to go to the Zoom link, I'm sure Kenny will be in there tonight, so you can get the latest update from Kenny. It's real easy. It's real easy to do if you want to. Wow, that's nice, Ray. I'm sure we're going to hear about this, man, when your stream's on tonight. That's great. In fact, let me help some people. I'll risk it, man, because YouTube's been crazy about me dropping links, because I used to put links in here, and it's like every other show I wouldn't be able to get my oops, shoot, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to add it to that. Let's go here. Boom. Here's Ray's live stream right here. Here is Ray's live stream. This is the link to his live stream. This will be going on in 56 minutes and 22 seconds. There's his live stream link. Anyway, you know, I mean, all right, Lori and Chris, enjoy that. But I'm getting this fixed, man, because the 3D farm is like, it's like, wait till you see the runway, man. I really like doing touch and goes with my Warbirds and with my jets. And I flew the 70 millimeter E-flite Thunderbird, man, did some nice touch and goes. And then I was flying the P-47 doing touch and goes. Oh man, I just had drool coming down my mouth with the gnats were eating up and everything. Anyway, though, in the Habu, I mean, it looks like it's a solid built sport jet and stuff. Still too expensive, but for my wallet, RC wallet. Anyway, man, everybody have a great weekend. Thanks for doing videos. Be safe, have fun, stay cool, drink plenty of water. Hit spike the likes for good luck flying. That's why I crashed. I didn't spike enough likes. No, it crashed because I was stupid. That's what it was. Tried to take off a bumpy runway. Boop, boop, boop. I wouldn't have minded this if I would have crashed it flying. And it's just like when it went beyond 150 feet, I should have stopped. I should have gave up. But oh no, I'm not one to give up. You know, I got to keep the throttle down. Anyway, well, we'll see you all later. And I appreciate y'all being here, and have a good week. And thanks for watching. Got some good videos to post this week, but we'll see you. This is Jeff saying, ooh, 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 ooh. Kenny, how you doing? Gracie, Steph, Kate, Marcia, thank you. Oh, speaking of pups, man, Lucy got a hold of a little baby rabbit this afternoon, and it didn't look too good. And I just, you know, I left it. You know, they went off. She went off with someone in the family, and then it was sitting in the yard, and it started pulling itself. It was laying on its side, and then it started laying on its belly. And then I was in the garage watching YouTube videos and checking on it all the time, and it hopped off. So I don't know where it hopped off to, but man, it wasn't bad for it. But anyway, it's fine. And Lucy had the rabbit, and we told her to drop it, and she just dropped it right there. So you know, she's minded well with a rabbit in her mouth. But everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you. Thanks for watching. This is Jeff saying, bye.